from hopzine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we are looking at a bottle of Double Dark Alliance. It's a collaboration between Arbour, who are based in the kind of Bristol area, and More Beer Company, who are in kind of Somerset. Combination of Mark Elvis Appleford's two favourite breweries, both from his area. 9.2% ABV. It says Hoppy Coffee Imperial Stout. Sounds good to me. It says on the bottle, and I have had Dark Alliance. They brewed a beer with More, which is a bit lower ABV, called Dark Alliance. Once again, a hoppy coffee stout. That was brewed at More. I thought this was actually brewed at More again, but it isn't. It was actually brewed at Arbour. But they're just using those more style bottles, those 660s, kind of American size portions. But this, as you can see with the new label on there, these are the lovely new labels from Arbour. So this is essentially like a stronger version of that. To be honest, it sounds really good to me, and I think from the sounds of it, because I did buy Dark Alliance, I don't think I reviewed it, but this seems like it's got everything that didn't. I remember that just feeling a bit lightweight, for considering what it's supposed to be, because there's some big flavours in there that need to be backed up with a bit more presence maybe. Looks good so far. So, beer in the glass. Yes, pretty much black as night, nothing getting through that. The head, really nice, tight, quite a creamy mid-brown, darker than you can see on camera. Looks good. Anyway, let's check out the aroma. Oh wow. It's definitely all about the coffee. Quite an aromatic, but quite a charred, kind of burnt note. Yeah, a slight kind of pipe tobacco note. The coffee has the lovely kind of like dark chocolate, a real kind of heavy, like 100% kind of cacao note, which has a dryness to it. There is maybe a blackcurrant note sneaking through there. Definitely kind of charred, heavy roast coffee, maybe slight vanilla, burnt wood, as I said, tobacco. But that is primarily what's going on there. A bit of a, yeah, as I said, that one note is most prevalent, and it is that coffee, and it's big and it's roasty. Smells good though. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Oh man, that does exactly as it's telling you it's going to do. Wow. Body medium towards full. In my book, could have been a little bit more, but those hops jump out, that coffee jumps out. Often with these type of beers, the coffee dominates and you don't get those hops, but with this it really does. And I'd say there's not going to, I'm going to reserve what I'm going to say until later. I might prove myself wrong. Initially, quite a nice sweet berry, blackcurrant, maybe a blueberry. That soon moves on to, once again, that kind of like burnt, charred, molasses. Yeah, it is coming on to bigger molasses note there. Big coffee, really opening up. Bitter espresso, fragrant, roasty coffee going on there as well. Just kind of exploding that kind of like that. It's called something triangle. Is the kind of the mouth and the nose. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, it starts a fruity, bitter coffee, bitter hops, big punchy hops. It's going to be something with a high alpha acid, I'd say, with that, to poke its way through that aggressive coffee flavour. Yeah, there's definitely a hop note in there, and it is on that kind of more resinous note, resinous side of things, more Getting a lot of it now. Oh, I don't want to take a stab at it, what it's going to be, but it is something with it's quite a harsh, resinous, maybe slightly dank note, which is jumping through that expressive coffee flavour. Maybe something like Bravo, maybe Columbus, maybe Simcoe. It's something with a bit of power to it, obviously, because that coffee is really seriously sizable. It's definitely a stout. It's definitely more a stout than an IPA, but it does have that hop note, and it's not just the dark. It's not the astringency you often get from dark malts. It's definitely hop flavour. I get it now. It's not as kind of roasty as something like Stone Sublime and Self-Righteous. It's definitely moved beyond a black IPA because it has all those notes that you'd want to have from an Imperial Stout. Once again, charred, molasses, kind of charcoal, burnt top of a kind of wholemeal loaf. There is coffee in there, as I said at the start, on the aroma. If you've ever tasted 100% cacao, it is insane. It doesn't have sweetness at all. It's bitter, it's waxy, and it's burnt. And that's the chocolate kind of flavour I'm getting on this. It's not your Cadbury's dairy milk at all. One thing that could improve this beer, carbonation is perfect, which is good because the body's not massive. Bit more body to this. Some oats, maybe a bit more wheat malt. That's going to bring this right up. I know it's got a decent rating on Rate Beer, so I'm glad I picked it up. This is brewed at Arbor. I'm going to say it now. This is the best beer I've ever had from Arbor. One of the best beers I've had from Moore, actually, and they do some stonking beers. This is seriously good stuff. Anyway, impressed am I. Mark Elvis Appleford, if you haven't tried this yet, mate, you really should. I'm going to contact you online and tell you to get it because you do not want to miss out. And that is Arbor and Moore's Double Dark Alliance Hoppy Coffee Imperial Stout with coffee from the Clifton Coffee Company. 9.2% ABV. Imperial Stout with a shitload of coffee and a load of hops. It's good stuff. I'm Rob from Hopzine.com. See you next time. Cheers.